Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 27th of February to the 5th of March 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Sagittarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Sorry, here's my email. Send me an email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms, and especially the palms. The palms are magic, they belong to your soul. They are there because the future and the past and the present are all stated there. And it is the soul who conducts all these energies between your palms and you and the planets. So, reading the palms is very important. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. The system is taught to you. And if you wish to know so much more about yourself, then you just see how to manage yourself in things like this weekly horoscope that I'm doing for you. So, for you coming from Sagittarius, Sunday, the 27th of February, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon for you. All you need to do is not to be aggressive, not to be provocative with your words, to take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language which is soft. It's very important because I see a ton of planets here which make you very aggressive in your approach and very pushy. Don't do that, or you will still get what you want, but get it not in a nice way. You won't get the loyalty and the faithfulness either. Evening and nightfall planets move very slow. And when they move slow, you are frustrated because you have a horoscope that wants always to be quick and fast. You won't get that in the evening nightfall. Some of your good planets follow you to the evening nightfall to make you lucky as well. But hour by hour, I see you getting into trouble, see you becoming more disappointed in the evening nightfall. So don't be too expectant of anything. Just tell yourself you'll go with the flow and not expect anything. And that's how you control yourself not to become too disappointed or too even depressed because the planets of depression are there. If you don't have to go out, the environment and safety on your own home is better. Monday, the 28th of February. This is going to be a very lucky 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon, your aura is shining. When it shines, it means your soul is very happy with you and wants to bring good luck for you. And you'll find good luck, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere. You'll find to be the favorite. You'll find to be the one people go to. You'll find the one that you can attract promotions at work or even promotions in business. So give your all. Meet people for lunch that you feel can materialistically help you, or just meet people with lunch, the people you love to have lunch with, whatever. The results are going to be good. Evening and nightfall. Also, powerful planets follow you, and they are good planets. Again, they make you very popular. Again, they make you have whatever you want to explain and talk to be understood by people. This kind of power packed planets, you may just want to be with your family or with the people you love. That's fair enough. But think about it. This kind of power packed day, you want to be with people who can help you job wise, money wise, business wise. And that's how you make the most productivity of all these planets in the evening and nightfall. Monday, the 28th of February. Or you could just be lucky with that romance that you want, will come your way. Or you'll be lucky having a good time. It's all up to you. Tuesday, the 1st of March. Too many ego planets are there. My worry is that you will become egoistic, which means your tolerance for people will be low, which means your teamwork will become low. And although these are good planets, they make you seem like a difficult a person to somehow please. So why don't you take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and the body language which is soft. This will help to build a better partnership with you and other people, whether at work, whether at business, or whether at home. That's the way you build the togetherness. There's a leadership planets are there. So you naturally want to take the lead, but do it in a soft way as well. Evening and nightfall also lucky, but this time you may be provocative with your words. You may be provocative with your actions. You get annoyed or irritated very easily. These are very good planets, but they put you on edge because they want you to be the leader. If somebody else wants to be the leader, let them be the leader the whole day or even in the evening nightfall. You will build more harmony that way. So these aggressive planets in the evening and nightfall, they will tend to make you aggressive with your words and your actions. Well, don't do that. Let them be slowly controlled so that the soft side of you, words, the soft side of you, and your actions as well should be the soft side of you. And you'll make the evening nightfall much productive for yourself. This evening and nightfall, which I keep talking about with ego, all your ego planets are there as well. Tuesday, the 1st of March, that is a day where it can be either very lucky for you or it can turn people against you. It can swing either way. And what it all hinges on is your ego. So, morning and afternoon, your ego shows activity, which means you're very ambitious, you're very inspired, you want people to believe in you, and you can apply that to your place of work or place of business or at home or anywhere that you are having lunch with people. But do it in a gentle way. Do it in a way where you are not imposing your will on other people, because these are leadership planets and you want to be the leader, which means you could impose your wishes on other people. So take the soft approach and you'll do better in the morning, afternoon. These planets follow you to the evening nightfall. So do the same rules apply. Try to take the soft approach with your words. I see many emotional planets there as well. You could make contact in the emotional side of your life on this Tuesday, the 1st of March, evening and nightfall. So you're going to enjoy it tremendously. You're going to be found to be inspired in what you say, and people will like the way you look. So dress up even better, and you'll make a great impact in this evening and nightfall. But again, control the egoistic side by improving tolerance and improving teamwork. Wednesday, the 2nd of March, it's a working day. And if it's a business day, you have to be careful that too many emotional planets are seen in the morning and afternoon. They distract you. So again and again, repeat three words to yourself: logic, facts, and figures. FACTS. Logic, facts, and figures. So that you are pulled back to the logical side of your life. Because these emotional planets make you react very emotionally, very passionately. But where's the ego? You need that at work. You need that in business. So it's too much ego. And therefore, use the logic. Awaken the logic inside you and say, I'm going to use logic rather than ego, rather than emotions. Then you will come up with fabulous imaginative ideas. Evening and nightfall, emotional planets follow you, and they follow you. But what they also do is make you rebellious. Where they make you rebellious in the emotional area, firstly. You either don't show the love you're supposed to show, or you show the differences which puts you away from people who love you, and it makes unexpected problems. So evening and nightfall, choose words very carefully and choose actions very carefully. You cannot afford to disrupt the evening and nightfall by being rebellious. Thursday, the 3rd of March, is an excellent, wonderful, lucky morning and afternoon. You should get very good news where you work or where you do business. You can excite the planets by seeing your bosses, telling them about your plans for the company, telling them about your dedication for the company, telling them about the respect you have for the leaders in your company. And that will be very handsomely paying you off because they will start to believe you, feel the loyalty coming from you. Don't be imposing. Don't dominate. Don't want to control. That would frighten people. They will even worry your bosses that you are trying to take over their position. So don't want to do that. And as long as you don't be pushy and dominating, you're going to have a fabulous morning and afternoon. Heavyweight planets are there, which means some very important decisions can be made to your favor. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. But there are planets in the evening and nightfall who also don't want to be on the same wavelength as you. So, evening and nightfall, be flexible as much as you can. Don't be rigid. Don't put your foot down and say, that's how I want it. That's how I expect it. That would be wrong. So, don't be imposing. Don't dominate evening, nightfall. Try to be on the same wavelength as other people, just for the sake of keeping the harmony and the happiness for the evening. And that will be better for you. Friday, the 4th of March. This is going to be a very troublesome morning and afternoon. unexpected problems everywhere, whether in business, whether in job, whether at home, whether anywhere. And so these unexpected problems show accidents. They can be verbal accidents. There could be emotional accidents created. There could be physical accidents created. So drive very carefully, walk very carefully, do everything in a slow motion because these planets make you very hasty, impatient, and impulsive. Slow down morning and afternoon, even in thought, because you're going to make many mistakes. You're going to promise things impulsively and commit to them, and you can't do it. And then you get blamed in the morning and afternoon of not keeping your promises. Have lunch with somebody by all means, or have lunch with people. But again, don't be imposing. And try not to be unnecessarily saying controversial things to upset people you're having lunch with. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. But the evening and nightfall also have planets of delay because they are moving very slowly. So double check all your plans in the evening nightfall. They may be cancelled, they may be postponed, the venue may be changed. You're going to be very frustrated in the evening nightfall. You're going to be very angry as well. And you're going to find that you create enemies very quickly. These are slow planets, some of them. And very slowly they make people turn against you. So it's not really worth going out in the evening nightfall of Friday, the 4th of March. But if you have to go, make sure you wear your good colors. And you'll know that when you see me for a 90-minute session. We'll talk about that later. Saturday, the 5th of March, it gets worse because more planets are added in the morning and afternoon against you. This time, miscommunication, miscalculation, saying the wrong thing and doing the wrong thing, that means. So you need to go very slow. Get your energy of the thoughts faster than your actions. So think many times before you say anything. Think many times before you do anything because you're going to get it very, very wrong in the morning and afternoon of March the 5th. Accidents everywhere. Drive carefully, walk carefully. Accidents which can be emotional accidents, saying the wrong thing and upsetting people. And even at your place of work, these accidents can be very fatal in the sense that you make enemies which are not going to forgive you. So everything is at risk in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. And there's a planet there that wants you to meet somebody important for any reason in your life. So don't upset this person by being argumentative, by being unnecessarily difficult, by being late. Even that will cause disharmony. So be on time, choose your words carefully, don't go out of your depth, which means don't argue when you don't know the subject well. You are famous for that sometimes. So don't do that and you won't cause upsets. Don't be too expectant, which means go home with nothing. At least you made the contact, and on another day, you can again go for that contact and then explain yourself better. So this is your next 9 years. That's what I do for you. And it costs you USD $50. And it's based on that magical date of birth and time of birth you were born. There's a reason why you're born on that day. And that magical lines and signs on your palms, which belongs to your soul. Nobody else can have that because else can have your soul. And I'll show you how. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky direction. They all have a magical energy. How to awake the better side of you or awake the negative side of you. I'll teach you how to remain on the positive. And I'll show you how in these 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, how they are going to pan out for you. We'll go through that quickly. So it's going to be a very interesting 90 minutes, which will give you a lot of information. And the best is to be able to connect to your soul. It's a system I will teach you so that you can become somebody very, very special. You hear about people who are coming up with ideas which you cannot simply understand how they did it. It's because they have connected to the supernatural side of you. That's what I will teach you. So here's my email. Remember, it will cost you USD $50. And I'll show you in these 90 minutes how to get going. Firstly, for your next 9 years and to unleash all that power in you, which will bring yourself to be in a state of success. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.